Hi, this is Katie. I'm going to show you how to make some yarn out of different types of materials. So this is yarn that's made out of a t-shirt, and I'll show you how to do that. You can just cut a t-shirt up and make yarn if you don't have any yarn for your weaving. Also, you can do the same thing with a plastic bag. There are so many possibilities with this stuff, different kinds of colors. What kind of plastic bags do you have around? If they have a couple of little holes in them, that's fine. Same with the t-shirts, totally fine. If you're not gonna wear the t-shirt again, make it into yarn, make some beautiful art out of it. It's a really exciting idea. I used to make sculptures out of this stuff by crocheting it. All kinds of things are possible. Lots of people make rugs out of old shirts. You can do whatever you want, really, if you have enough materials around. So if you don't have any yarn for your weaving, this is a good video to watch. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, let's make some yarn out of this t-shirt. So I have some different kinds of t-shirts. This is not the best one because it has a seam in the front for some reason, but I really don't want this one anymore. So I'm sure you've got some that have holes too, or something else like that. That's the best kind of shirt to use for this, something that you do not want. So what I'm gonna do is roll the shirt up, but not quite all the way. I want to leave a little bit at the top. So I'm rolling it up so I have some left over at the top. And I've got this ruler here to show you about how far apart you're going to cut. It's, about an inch apart. I'm going to make sure to cut this bottom seam off. I don't want that in there. So, and then I'm going to cut about an inch in from the side this way. But I'm gonna leave the part at the top. I'm gonna leave that. Okay, again, an inch in. This is something you can do with a plastic bag too. Super awesome. And then I'm gonna do another inch in this way. And another inch in. Again, this shirt has a lot of seams. If you used a regular shirt, it wouldn't have them, but I'm just using what I have. So an inch in, and then I'm just going to cut all the way to the top here. And I have this sort of fringy looking thing. I'm going to undo all these ends, and then I'm going to pick this up, put my hand in here, and this is something you're going to need to be careful with. You might want some help from somebody. I'm going to cut in from the side over to this first cut here. I'm not cutting my fingers. I'm very careful during this part. And then I'm going to cut from this cut to this cut next. Then I'm cutting from this cut over to this cut. That's a diagonal line in between those two cuts. So I got another diagonal line from cut to cut. Another diagonal line from cut to cut. Very careful, very, very careful with these scissors. Try to get your fingers out of the way of the scissors. Okay, and then this is just the one cut that's left. So I'm going to do a diagonal line just like at the beginning off the side. There we go. And now I have a really long strip of t-shirt. I'm going to wind this around my fingers, or I could wind it around a piece of cardboard if I had one on hand. Anything really would work. What about a toilet paper tube? What about just a little piece of cardboard? As you see, there are all of these seams. So if I use this for weaving or something, I'm going to see those, but I think that's okay. Using a plastic bag is the same. You're going to roll it up. This won't have any seams in it though, for sure, which is kind of exciting. And then I'm going to cut off the end, carefully, and then cut an inch apart. Roughly, maybe a little bit more. You want all the cuts to be as equally sized as you can make them. There we go. And then I'm gonna open this up so I have the part that's attached together here. And then I'm gonna cut diagonally like I did with the shirt from the side, diagonally across. Being very careful with my finger. Almost at the end, so again, from cut to cut, and now that I don't have another cut to cut to, I'm gonna cut to the side. And I have a very long piece of plastic now. And I can use this for weaving for sure. Very cool. I can also use it to crochet different things. Really whatever I would use. It's not gonna wind around my fingers very well. So here is my t-shirt yarn and the yarn or the string that I made from a plastic bag. There are so many different things that you can do with yarn too. Can you think of any? What would you like to do with yarn?